Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm just gonna simply do this because I feel like it. Uh, I see people online doing tier lists all the time of different shit, so I figured I might as well do a tier list of something that I like. Which Mario, I have every single game. Well, actually, that's a lie. There's one that I haven't played, but um. I'm just gonna hop right on into the video though, because I don't really got much else to say beside that. Well, beside the fact that I'm going to be making another tier list video, and I'm also gonna be doing two You Laugh You Loses. Now, the You Laugh You Loses, I don't know if I'm gonna do those today or tomorrow, but either today or tomorrow there will be two You Laugh You Loses. The tier list, though, I'm doing the other tier list video directly after this. So, yeah. And I'm actually gonna go in order of when they came out. So let's just go ahead and start with the original New Super Mario Bros. So when it comes to the original New Soup, it's a really good game. Like, obviously the controls are kind of jank nowadays, but Mario Bros. Revolutionized gaming. Mario Bros. Is where modern gaming started. And for that reason, even though I don't really like the controls of it that much anymore, I gotta go a solid B. Solid B tier. It's not middle of the line, it's a little bit better than middle of the line. Actually, no. It is going to be middle of the line. No. I don't know. I don't know if I should make it C or B, but I'm just gonna go with C. Because it's just middle of the road. It's a little bit better, but not by much. So next is Lost Levels, aka Super Mario Bros. 2 in Japan. Uh, Lost Levels is one of the hardest fucking games I've ever played in my goddamn life. I've never beat it to this day, even with uh having a Switch and being able to go backward, be able to just undo my mistakes. I still can't beat that fucking game. Uh, you know, in my opinion, Super Mario Bros. 2, aka Lost Levels, the original New Soup 2, F tier, bro. Straight F tier. It's way too fucking hard for any kid to wrap their fucking brain around. And even me, as a fucking adult now, I still can't wrap my brain around that shit. Lost Levels is such a hard game to where it just has to be F tier. Mario is meant to be a kid's game, a kid-friendly game, not fucking puzzles and shit. Anyway, next is New Super Mario Bros. 2. Or wait, is it? Surely I'm right about this, right? Did hold up? Did NES come out before? Okay, yeah, cool. I am correct about that. Cool. Did um Okay, cool. Now that I got that taken care of, alright, let's get back to the tier list. So next is Super Mario Bros. 2. Uh Super Mario Bros. 2 is weird because it's technically not even a Mario game. It's just like a reskinned game. Uh the original name of the game is Doki Doki Panic. Uh And it's also where we got, like, some of the weird characters, like Wart and Birdo. Um, I mean, it's not a bad game by any means. It definitely has better controls than the original New Soup. Well, not New Soup, but the original Super Mario Bros. Uh, but at the same time, like, the mechanics of it were, like, forgotten about up until Super Mario Maker 2. Like, they just, like, never did anything with the mechanics for it. But even with that being said, I still think it's a solid B tier. Really good gameplay, not hard, not too hard. It's a little bit hard, but not too hard. It's it's not as simplistic as the original New Soup. Sorry, I keep saying New Soup. It's not New Soup. It's just Super Mario Bros. uh, Mario Bros. 2 isn't as bad. It's not nearly as bad as fucking the original 2 fucking Lost Levels. Um, but it's like it's harder than the original Super Mario Bros. But at the same time, the new mechanics plus the better graphics, along with better fuck, what am I trying to say? Better. I don't fucking know. I don't know. I forget what the third thing was I was gonna say there, but I think it's honestly I like. I never played it for the longest time, just because I was avoiding it. But after playing it, dude, it's actually a really good game. I fucking I love just racing through the game. I speedrun like every Mario game beside this one, bro. Oh, and the one that I didn't play. Uh, so next is Super Mario Bros. 3, which introduced us to the Tanuki suit along with the raccoon tail. Yes, they're different. Um, it didn't really introduce us to anything new beside that though. The game itself is I would honestly say that Mario Bros. 3 a little bit harder than Mario Bros. 2. Definitely harder than Mario Bros. 1. Nothing compares to fucking Lost Levels. Nothing compares to Lost Levels. But at the same time, 3 is like a really good game. Like if you know shit about it, there's a lot of like hidden stuff that you can get. Like it also introduces the frog suit. How could I forget the frog suit? Which was also just like fucking forgotten about all the way up until freaking Super Mario Maker 2. I mean, Tanuki was really forgotten about up until like I want to say Tanuki wasn't really a thing up until 3D Land came out. Like it was basically forgotten about, but at the same time, I have to put it in B tier. I have to put it right behind Super Mario Bros. 2 because it's just not as good of a game in my opinion as 2 is, but it's on the same level as 2, if you know what I mean. So the next one would be actually hold up. Okay. So next is the Game Boy games, which there is only 2 of, starting with Super Mario Land and ending with Super Mario Land 2. Super Mario Land is a super simplistic game. It only has like 6 levels in it, but it is hard at the same time. It's not just like easy go lucky shit. Uh, I have no idea what this game introduced us to, if anything. I mean, I guess it introduces us to the Sphinx and the Moai, because the Moai were enemies in this game. But beside that, it didn't really introduce us to anything. So for that reason, I have to put Super Mario Land at D. I have to. I don't play this game, like, at all, really. I don't really like it. It's just like, the original Mario Bros. Just the way the movement is. The movement is so fucking ass. You fucking be running full speed, you jump, and it takes all of your momentum. Like, the original Mario Bros. Is way better in that aspect, because at least it doesn't take all of your fucking momentum. Super Mario Land 2, the six golden coins, uh, so this introduced us to a mechanic that still hasn't come back, which is the rabbit ears, the bunny ears, the carrot, if you will, uh, which is kind of fucked, but at the same time, I get why we were never brought back to that. And honestly, this game is more complex than the first one. It has more levels to it. You don't have to beat every level to beat the game. And the way that you can beat some of the games is like super fucking quick. Uh, some of the levels are just like super fast if you know the speedrun routes for them. And honestly, looking at speedruns of this game, I have to put it above the original. But above the original Land. Um, it's still not. It's still not on the same tier as that though. So yeah. And now next would be SNES, which the only SNES game is Super Mario World. I absolutely adore this game. This game is so good. It introduces us to the cape. It introduced us to Yoshi. I know I said his name weird. Waffle. Uh, yeah, it introduced us to my boy. It also introduced us to the cape power up, which, I mean, granted, it didn't really make a return at all. Well, actually, no. But yeah, no, like, I mean, it's such a good game. Like, everything about it is just good. And that's not nostalgia talking, because I didn't play this game up until I was like probably like 15. I honestly have to say, with with Super Mario World, I have to put that shit at S tier. That's like my go-to game. That's the one I speedrun the most. Like, I I love playing that game. I never have a dull moment, and I'm always constantly learning new stuff about the game that I didn't know before. Like finding like random like glitches and shit that like I've never seen before. So I have to put it up at S. Like, it's so good. It's such a good game. And now we go to the N64, which the only N64 game is New Super Mario Bros. 64. I don't know why I put Bros at the end, and I also don't know why I put New at the beginning. I don't know. My brain's fucking up. But when it comes to Super Mario 64 is what most people say revolutionized gaming, modern day gaming, which I get why, because like 3D and everything. This is the first ever like fully fledged 3D game ever. It has such good mechanics, such like the only bad part about this game really when it comes to the mechanics is the fucking camera. The camera kind of sucks balls in this game. But beside that, it's such a good game. I also love speedrunning this game. I also played Super Mario 64 DS, which is basically the same as that game, but not a shitty camera. And honestly, it's literally one of my favorite games to this day, along with Super Mario World. I have to put it up in S tier. And you're probably wondering, well, hey, why the fuck are you putting the thing that revolutionized games and was the first 3D game? Why are you putting that behind Super Mario World? And the reason behind me putting it behind Super Mario World is the fact that I love Super Mario World with a fucking passion. If you ask me, hey bro, I have every Mario game, which one do you want to play? I would say Super Mario World instantly. And then as a second, I would say Super Mario 64. So that's my take on that. Okay, so now what would be next? I have to look up if DS came out first or Game Boy. Not Game Boy, fucking GameCube. Did GameCube come out before? Okay, cool. I was right. GameCube was before DS. Okay, which means that the next one is Super Mario Sunshine. A lot of people love this game. Also, a lot of people hate this game. The reason why people hate this game is because of the flood mechanic. Most of your movement relies on you using flood, as opposed to just Mario. Which I understand them not liking that and whatever, but at the same time, it's such a good game. I love speedrunning this game as well. Uh, do I think it's anywhere near these two? Yes, actually, I do. Do I think it deserves to be S tier? No. But for the sake of the tier list, I am going to put it at the back of S tier. Because it's literally such a good game. It brought us a whole new mechanic that people couldn't wrap their brains around at first. And that's why people don't like it. But also, like, it gave us really nice graphics. Like, fucking, if you look at Sunshine on GameCube compared to Sunshine on the Switch, basically the same exact game. Like, they have, like, basically the same exact graphics, except for, like, just like, the GameCube is a little bit more pixelated, because, it had to be. But it was revolutionary for its time. It had such good graphics for its time. It came out in, I'm pretty sure, 2001 or 2002. When did Sunshine come out? Not Sunshine the movie. When did I didn't even know there was a movie called Sunshine. When did Mario Sunshine come out? Yeah, July 19th of 2002. And this game looks phenomenal on GameCube. It looks actually stunning on GameCube. People that say it, like, you can talk all the shit about its mechanics that you want, and I won't really care. I'll be like, that's your opinion. But if you talk shit about Sunshine's fucking graphics, I will fight you to the death about that. Cause Sunshine has such good graphics. I I think personally, I think it's the best looking 3D Mario game today. Like, 3D World, it's nice and all. 3D Land, it's nice and all. But they're not nearly as fucking crisp of graphics or anything to Sunshine. like, no. And, like, with Sunshine, also, like, the speedrun community is, like, a big part of me saying, like, S tier. Because when you learn how to do, like, fast strats for stuff, like, if you don't know what fast strats means, by the way, it's basically just a way of doing something in a quicker way. It's just speedrunner's way of saying that. You know, like, we did this, but in, like, a quicker way than normal. Or, like, a quicker way than what you should normally be able to, you know? Uh, when you learn fast strats, though, for Sunshine, it changes the game entirely. And again, that's not nostalgia talking, because I literally didn't play this until I got it for Switch. Literally, I'd never played it until I got it for Switch, and, like, and you're like, well, then how can you talk about the graphics on GameCube? There's things called videos that you can watch, and I used to watch a lot of Sunshine content, even, like, back when I was younger. And, bro, like, the graphics in it are just so phenomenal. They're so good. Sunshine, no cap, looks better than GTA 5. In my opinion. If you disagree with me there, that's your opinion. I'm just stating opinions here, alright? So next would be DS, which just so happens to be the only game I have not played. New Super Mario Bros. Never fucking played it. I've seen people play it, but I've never played it, so I'm not going to rank it based off of just me seeing stuff. I want to have actually played it before. And you're like, oh, well, what about GameCube Sunshine? I fucking played it on Switch, alright? I played it before. I know what it feels like to play the game. Um, and now, the thing is, I don't know why this is put as 3DS, when I'm pretty sure it came out on DS and 3DS at the same time. Did a new Soup 2 come out on DS? Okay, I'm just wrong. I'm just wrong. I am just incorrect. But I do know for a fact. I do know for a fact though that wait, hold up. Did it come out before Land? Hold up. Come out before 3D Land? Okay, so no, never mind. It's not New Soup 2 yet. The next one to come out was actually Super Mario 3D Land. Now, Super Mario 3D Land, it's a really good game. It has its drawbacks though. Like, it has some pretty good mechanics when it comes to moving around. It has pretty good movement. Um, it also, like, basically reintroduced us to the Tanuki, which is, like, kind of fucking lit. It had, like, it had the fact that, like, you could use the fucking 3D effect. It also had the fact that, like, you could use the gyro camera to fucking look around and shit in game. Uh, it's a really good game overall, but at the same time, I cannot bring myself to put it up with the greats. No, these are the greats. Okay, these three are the greats, and they came out one after another, which is kind of fucking wild. Uh, I have to put 3D Land at A tier. Because, like, it's really good mechanically, but the one drawback, the one big drawback of it, is the fact that, like, you don't see much of the screen at once. because of it being a small fucking DS. Like you just don't get to see that much of what you're looking at once. Unless like you go to like up to like one of like the tel fucking I don't know what the fuck they're called. Oh my god. The like binoculars. The binoculars that you can look through in certain levels. Like then you get to see how beautiful it actually is in that game. But yeah, it also just has like a lot of references and Easter eggs to other games, such as Zelda. Like it has a lot of Zelda things. Um, but yeah, and then New Super Mario Bros. 2. It's a really good game. It introduced us to like the coin blockhead. Oh, no, I forgot to mention for New Soup for the original New Soup. The original New Soup introduced us to the fucking blue shell. Not the blue shell as in like what's in Mario Kart. I mean, yes, technically, but no, I'm talking about the blue shell power up where like you can literally turn into a fucking turtle and it hasn't been used since. Why? I don't know. Beats me. But anyway, back to New Soup 2. New Soup 2, like, it's a really good game when you're playing through it and all. But 100%ing this game is very, very difficult. Which, honestly, and then it also has DLC as well, which you can no longer buy. And for that reason, I have to put it bottom C tier. Bottom C tier. For that one. Because, no. It's a really good game overall. Like, it's nice to play and all, but, like, 100%ing it is just, like, for one, impossible now if you don't have the DLC already. But for two, just, like, also you have to get max coins, which is, I'm pretty sure that the max in that game, you know what? I'm just gonna look up what's the max coins. What's the max coins in New Soup 2? Yeah, exactly what I thought. 9,999,999 is the max coins. You have to get max coins to get 100%. True 100%. Which is just like, out fucking outrageous. I mean, the whole game is literally brought around the fact of like, get coins. But no. Just no. So let's see. What would be next? Okay, so next would have to be. Actually, wait. Did New Soup we come out before Mario Galaxy? Which one came out first? Okay, cool. So now I got that down. Okay, so next is actually Galaxy. Galaxy is loved by a lot and hated by a lot. I happen to actually adore this game. Even though the fucking nunchucks be fucking pissing me off all the time because it disconnects from me fucking swinging it. You know, back when it came out though, and like back when like I had like a good fucking nunchuck and not an off-brand piece of shit, it actually worked so fucking well. It was so fun to play it. Now I never played it when it first came out. I didn't play it until like came out in 2009. I probably didn't play it until like 2015, 2016. Um, but it's such a good game. Although with the re-release On Switch, the Switch port sucks balls. Give me back my fucking Wii Remote and Nunchuck. Fuck your Joy-Cons for this shit. No. It sucks. But honestly, I don't really have much to say about Galaxy. Beside that, it did introduce us to the Ice Flower. I'm pretty sure. No, Ice Flower was already a thing. Ice Flower was. Was it Ice Flower already a thing? Hold up. Before this point, was Ice Flower a thing? Either way, it might have introduced us to the Ice Flower and stuff. It did introduce us to the Bee power up, along with the Boo power up, and the Drill. Actually, no, I think the Drill was 2. Now I'm thinking about it. But still, it introduces us to some new stuff. But at the same time, like, the gameplay is really good mechanically. The speedrun strats for it are really fucking good as well. But at the same time, I have to say, in my opinion, that this is just top of A tier. Like, maybe not even top of A tier, but it's just A tier. It's definitely above 3D Land. That's for sure. Let's see. What would be next? So next would be New Soup Wii. New Super Mario Bros. Wii brought us back to Yoshi. Like, Yoshi wasn't really relevant in most of the games, but he's literally on the cover art of this game. Just like how he is Super Mario World. This basically reintroduced us to riding Yoshis. It also introduced us to the propeller outfit. It has really good gameplay. The speedrun strats for this game are fucking insane. Like, I can't even pull off some of the speedrun strats for this game. Like, it's insane. The amount of dedication that has gone into people, like, figuring out what you can and cannot do with this game. Uh, it has a really good story to it. I mean, you know, the story for every Mario game is basically the same, but like this one has like a nice story to it. Like as you're playing along through the worlds, like you have story to it. With the Koopalings taking off with Peach as you beat the world before, you know. Yeah, it's just really nice. Um, but at the same time, I have to say, honestly, in my opinion, this is even above Galaxy. Matter of fact, this is another S tier. No, no, I thought about that for a second. I'm like, no, I can't bring myself to put it in S. But definitely top A, top of A tier for that one. Now next is Super Mario 3D World. Super Mario 3D World, one of the best Mario games by far. Um, it introduced us to the catch suit. It has a bunch of the like we also got the propeller boxes. We didn't get our propellers back from Wii, but we did get the propeller boxes. Well, technically Land did the 3D Land did the whole propeller box thing first, right? But at the same time, I feel like it was like sure it was more relevant in 3D Land, but also like they kind of like hide the propeller boxes in world, which is like kind of cool to me because I'm like, you're like trying to hide it from us because it was from land. I see. Um, but yeah, no, 3D Land was not so good. 3D World, like when it comes to the story of 3D World, the 3D World story is like it actually diverges a little bit. You're not saving Peach anymore. Peach is actually with you in this game, helping you. There's also like a whole bunch of like different shit about it that like I just love, like the fact that like certain star/stamps can only be gotten with certain characters. There's also the Captain Toad stages, which I fucking love. Uh, it's just this game is such a good game overall, and like now we have the bees from it in Mario Kart, which is just wild to me. I have to put 3D World up at S tier. It's got to be bottom S because honestly, when it comes to these ones, um, you know, that's my order. I was like trying to rethink my order there, but no, that's my order. That is the order that I'm going with. That is the order that I like. I've been going for 36 minutes already. I didn't realize this. I've been talking a lot. um, but yeah, no. Just overall, 3D World is just a really fucking good game. It's got good mechanics, it's got good speedrun potential and everything. Like, especially with the re-release on Switch. The re-release on Switch, you have even more mobility. You can fucking dive mid-air now. And shit. Like, yeah, no, it's so good. Um, next would be Super Mario Bros. New Soup U. I have played this, and I gotta say, not good. It's basically just New Soup Wii again. Which, I mean, is basically every New Soup game, you know? Like, it's just like But, like, no. Like, I mean, they gave us, like, the balloon Yoshi, the baby Yoshis that turn into balloons. It gave us the acorn suit. But, honestly, like, just gameplay wise, like, it's just like a rehash of everything that we've had before. And I mean, it did introduce us to Nabbit, but like, Nabbit's just a dude that steals items. Like, he's just a thief. Wow, could have just put Bandit in the game from fucking Paper Mario. Uh, but yeah, no. Honestly, with this, I gotta say, it's bottom of C tier. Like, it is like the most middle line thing I could possibly think of when it comes to a game. Oh shit, I actually completely fucking skipped over Galaxy 2. I completely skipped over Galaxy 2. What the fuck is wrong with me? Anyway, Galaxy 2, I'm just gonna go through this quick. So, Galaxy 2 is so good. It's so good. Honestly. But at the same time, it's so hard. But at the same time, it's hard in a good way. Which is why I have to say, top of B tier. I'm not going to explain any more than that. Just, it's a nice game. It's a good game. If you haven't played it, you should. Get a Wii just to play it. It's such a good game. And, like, it also had, like, the hidden stuff. Like, the green stars at the end of the game. Which, I mean, sure, the green stars were also a part of, the first Galaxy game. Actually, no. You know what? No, this is definitely better than Land. This is definitely better than Land, but definitely not as good as Galaxy. A tier. A tier. just above the bottom. And now we're getting to the good shit. Alright, 3 left. Odyssey is first. Odyssey is one of my favorite Mario games of all time. I love the fact that you're able to capture shit, just like capture the enemies instead of just having to kill them. I love the fact that like they make you do it in order to get moons. The movement, like you can do some insane fucking movement in this game. I'm not trying to have this video be long as shit, so I'm not gonna like completely go into depth like how I was before with this stuff. But this is definitely also S tier for me. Would I say it's above 3D World, though? Honestly, yeah. I would say that Odyssey is better than 3D World. But 3D World is still S tier. It's not getting removed from S tier. It's just bottom S. Uh, Next is Bowser's Fury. Bowser's Fury is really good, but it's such a small game at the same time to where like I can't really put it up high. Like I can put it up high, but not that high. Like, is it better than Land? Of course it's better than Land. Actually, no, you know what? I'm changing where Land's at. Fuck that. Land is now a B tier. I honestly do like it more than Galaxy 2 as well, and Galaxy. It's right below New Super Wii, in my opinion. Cause like it's a really good game. It's got some of the best it's got the best graphics since Sunshine. And that's saying a lot. But it's still not better graphics than Sunshine, which is kind of fucking wild. But yeah, no. Like, fucking Bowser looks sick as fuck. Well, I guess I should say Meowser looks sick as fuck. Fury Bowser, he looks fucking amazing. And the fact that, like, you're working with Bowser Jr. in this one is just like, mwah, it's great. Now, Super Mario Bros. Wonder, I have not played through it fully. I have not 100%ed it, but from what I have played, it's really fucking good. But honestly, it's just bottom of A tier. Actually, no. It's not bottom of A tier. Bottom of A tier is Galaxy 2. It's right behind Bowser's Fury, in my opinion. Like, while it gave us some really cool stuff, like the badges and stuff, and the Wonder Flowers, the Wonder Effects, gameplay-wise, it's just kind of like, eh. Like, it's kind of just like the same formula, which, I mean, is all Mario games. All Mario games are just like the same formula repeated, but at the same time, like, you can tell that's the same formula with this. Like, I love it to death, but, like, no. It's below Bowser's Fury in my eyes. Like, maybe after I play through it, that'll change, but, yeah, no. As of right now, no. So, my final standings for Mario games is S tier is Super Mario World, followed by Super Mario 64, then Sunshine, then Odyssey, then 3D World. And then A tier starts with New Super Wii, followed by Bowser's Fury, then Wonder, Galaxy, and finally Galaxy 2. B tier is 3D Land, followed by Mario Bros. 2, followed by Mario Bros. 3. C tier, the original Mario, New Soup 2, and New Soup U. D tier Mario Land 2, 6 golden coins. And then the original Mario Land. F tier is just straight up fucking the original Mario Bros. 2, aka Lost Levels. And then finally, I only haven't played one of these games, which is the original New Soup. So yeah, there's my ranking of every single Mario game. I hope that you guys enjoyed this tier list video, and let me know if you want more. I'm definitely going to make one more, but let me know if you want more. Anyway, guys, I will see you in the next video because this video is long as shit. Peace out, y'all.